guess who just recorded an 8-minute kind of crafty update in normal mode rather than selfie mode, because the focus is never as good in selfie mode, and recorded the whole thing with this much of her head cut off. So we're going to try again. Oh. Hello, good morning. It is still morning. I'm looking outside and I'm just grinning because the world's been transformed into a winter wonderland. It's just beautiful. The snow started at 5 p.m. last night, and you would have seen on yesterday's vlog, if you watched it, the snow coming down, and it was like giant cotton ball snowflakes, and everything just went quiet, but everything just brightened up. It was like the dead of night, and it was, you could see so clearly because everything was just reflecting. The light was reflecting off the snow clouds and off the snow, and there's all this bouncing of light going on, which meant the whole thing was kind of ethereal and magical. And so if I wasn't feeling festive yesterday, which to be fair I was feeling pretty festive, definitely am now. It's yeah, so got the fairy lights on. I really want to put my winter warmer candle on, but Alan's working from home today and he hates the smell, so I'm not going to do that to him. I've got my coffee, Robin's gone down for a nap, and I'm going to have a cosy day. I think most people are probably having a cosy day indoors doing some making. Magnus's dog walk's obviously been cancelled. I think we probably would have pulled him from it anyway, even if it hadn't been. My nursery nurse appointment that was going to be at 11 today has obviously also been cancelled. That's now going to be over the phone. And I've only got a couple of minutes until she's going to call, so I need to make this quick. I've done something to my back. I really hurt it. I don't know what I've done, but I stood up at the weekend from the computer and suddenly found that I couldn't. I had this excruciating pain across my lower back, right in the small of my back, and it seems to be okay once I'm up and moving, once I get going, but the sitting to standing, standing to sitting is, and kind of for a few moments either side, is just so painful. I've got quite a high pain threshold, but I have been sort of yelping in pain. Luckily, Helen, one of my team yesterday, brought in a hot water bottle for me, which was so kind. And so I spent most yesterday with hot water bottle up my jumper, which really helped. It did really help. And then I came home to discover we'd thrown our hot water bottle. Oh, I've thrown our hot water bottle out. Who even does that? Anyway, so Alan's got Robin down for his nap, because I just couldn't do the holding and rocking and bending over the crib thing today. So I'm very lucky he's working from home. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some creating and crafting. Let's have a look. So I've just been sewing the ends in. I did the mattress stitch on Robin's mitten. So this is the world's simplest mitten, which is a free pattern by Tin Can Knits. I never did find the other mitten, but I have done the I-cord to join them together. So I've got the second mitten cast on, ready to go. So I'm determined to get that done today because he definitely needs it. Then I've just got to finish weaving in the ends on my dad's socks. I've done one. I've just got one to do because they need to go in the post today if I can possibly brave the snow to get round to the post office. Luckily the post office is literally in the corner shop, which is on our corner. And this I'm quite keen to get off the needles as well. I spent quite a lot of yesterday when I wasn't serving customers knitting. This is my new design that you would have seen on Friday night, or Saturday, whenever it decided to upload. And it's my Garter Marl hat, and it's 2 strands of chunky held double, and obviously different colours to give the marl with a garter brim, and that's it, simple. And I really like it. I've adjusted the pattern slightly so it's a little bit snugger than the last one was, and it comes down over your ears beautifully. I'm just about at the crown decreases, I think, but I can't find a tape measure anywhere. I have like 8 and I can't find a single tape measure. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, so my ears are nice and cozy. I really like it, actually. I'm not really a hat person, but I think I could actually wear this one. But it also occurred to me, hang on, it would make a really nice cowl. So I'm going to get this cast off, finish Robin's mitten, and then later on I will cast on another one of these, but do a Garter Marl cowl. And that will also be part of my Chunky Cozy Makes collection. I need to find a really good name for it. Maybe you can pop a name for it down below. So it's going to have the 90-minute hat, which is a super chunky. It's going to have the Garter Mile hat, the Garter Mile cowl. I'm hoping to do some mittens as well. So we shall see. And we'll see what goes on in there. I might even do a like super bulky version of the cowl, so you can do it in the like the 90-minute style as well. Maybe do it with some rib, not sure, we'll see. So I'm going to put that all together as like an ebook. I just need to get them written up and that will be available. Ta-da! As I was recording, I did get interrupted, as I thought it would, by my telephone appointment, which is fine. So while we were chatting, I did do a little bit more sneaky knitting, and I've just taken the last 5 minutes to just cast it off, and yeah. I've even woven my ends in. I love this one. I'd really like to keep this one for myself, but I can't. It's got to go to the shop. So I'm going to try and get some cute product photos in the snow at some point and get this pattern written up. I really like it. If I tuck my head behind my ears, oof, there we go. You can see it does cover my ears nicely with the measurements I've done. It does feel a bit more snug as well. I need to give it to the mister and see what he thinks. I think he'd quite like me to drop down even further with the stitch count, so it's even snugger. So we shall see. I might cast on his one this afternoon. And I've definitely got enough left to do the cowls. So yeah, I mean, that's easily more than 50 grams of each left. So we'll see what happens and how far it goes. I'm quite excited by how far it does seem to want to go. I think I'd probably put maybe another round on just to bring it down completely over my ears, because it does want to kind of wiggle up as I'm talking. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it, actually. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh, the designing bug has got me hard right now. So that's done. Weaving the ends and the socks. And then, yeah, so the rest of the plan for the day is basically just coziness. So you're going to see a little montage. Oh, snow's falling off of the branches because squirrels are running around. And there's just like these snow showers falling off the branches of the trees. I won't try and record it because it won't ever show up, but just imagine it, kind of Bambi-esque. Yeah, so the rest of my time today is going to be spent maybe a little montage of some crafty stuff. I need to figure out what to do for lunch, and yeah, so it's a cosy day at home. Join me for a cosy day at home. What are you making at the moment? How do you feel about snow? Are you here for it, or is it not your kind of thing? I'm sorry about looking all over the screen. I actually now don't know where the camera is. Ooh, I think it's there. So yeah, a day of rest is much needed. Day of restorative crafting. Oh, I can see some little eyes open. I have to go and get Robin. He's had a good nap. He's been down for just about an hour or so. So yeah, let's figure out Hello. I have done very little crafting today. I have not finished Robin's mitten. I ended up having an impromptu nap when Robin had his nap. I really obviously needed it though. I'm still not great in the afternoons after COVID, to be honest. And having worked a weekend, I definitely needed the rest. And then we had dinner, and immediately afterwards I started working on the Yarn Dispensary newsletter. I've been at it for 4 hours now, and I'm nearly there. There's dates for the diary. I've got to write some articles to put on the website to go along with it. Yeah, nearly there. I don't know when I'm going to get this vlog edited and up. It's quite a short one today. The thing is, I guess this is still vlogmasy because it's wrapping up everything for the year at the shop and planning next year frantically. I did say that was going to happen, didn't I? Some frantic planning of 2023. I've got masterclasses, beginners courses, announcing that we are vending at East Anglia Yarn Festival. I'm so excited. It is such a privilege to be accepted into a yarn festival, and particularly as we're an out of area local yarn store as well. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be one of the highlights of my time so far at the Yarn Dispensary. My goodness, there have been a lot of highlights. I'm a very, very lucky girl to work here. Here is home. But I guess sometimes here feels like the Yarn Dispensary as well, to be honest, because I do a lot of work here. Yeah. Oh gosh, if you could see what I can see. Do you know what? You could see what I can see. Sign up for the newsletter. Actually, this newsletter is so big and so important that I'm actually going to make it available on our Facebook page as well. So facebook.com/the Yarn Dispensary, all one word. And you'll be able to read it when it goes live. There are amazing classes, courses, events. I'm talking to some major designers in the yarny world about doing some of our evenings and conversations with. We've got plans for the Faversham Literary Festival in 2023. Skein-Hawke Yarns is going to be having a trunk show to celebrate the literary festival, and I'm also going to catch up with my contact at Search Press hopefully this week to get some exciting bits in the diary for then as well. Got the dates for Love Local Festival in the diary as well for next year, and so it seems a bit bonkers, but we're actually planning right up until October next year. I haven't got Love Local at Christmas in the diary yet because we don't know when the Faversham Christmas market's going to be next year. I have a gin. The gin is helping. So yeah, so it's kind of festive. Just probably not the most interesting Vlogmas material. But yeah, I love this time of year. You've got all the magic of working in a warm, woolly, welcoming place at the most wonderful time of the year. And the building comes into its own and the yarn comes into its own, and we're helping people find gifts, and it's just fabulous. And then, yeah. And here we are, planning 2023. And there are so many exciting things planned. And there's so much I can't tell you about either. I've been working flat out to make 2023 the best year for the Yarn Dispensary ever, and then of course I've got one eye on 2024, so I'm going to crack on with that. Glasses on. This girl means business.